How we doing today? So I have a lot of DVDs, that's for certain. And as someone who collects DVDs, I have ways of making sure I'm able to pretty much organize them in CD cases. I have a lot. I have a lot of CD cases. I'll show you just a moment. This was the first one I ever bought, and this is the second collection of DVDs that I bought. And this one is actually meant for all my DVDs that are from Warner Brothers. I call it my Warner Media. And this this is a brand new one that I got yesterday on Amazon. And I'm going to put some DVDs in this one and show off my collection while I'm at it. And recently I got more DVDs. A lot of them were from my family after my mom and my sister moved out from our old apartment, and you're going to see them. Okay. A lot of stuff, I know. All right, open it up. Good morning to the two people who are watching. Anyway, yeah, this is what the inside looks like. And first, there's one DVD I want to get out. All right. There we are. The first Hellboy movie, starring Ron Perlman, directed by Guillermo del Toro. I really like this film. I must confess, when I watched Hellboy 2 in theaters, but I actually became really enamored with Guillermo del Toro. Speaking of Hellboy, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. This was a steelbook that is busted. See? That was unintentional. But yeah, now I can finally put the discs in there. Alright. Hopefully they're not... Okay, doesn't look like they're too difficult to get off. Maybe perhaps I spoke too soon. Home Depot. When I'm not doing YouTube videos. Alright, now I got it off. And perfect. Now it's inside. Come on, get in, you big Blu-ray disc. Yeah. There we go. First start. Not bad. And I better put another disc in here. I think I'll put Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in this one. I should point out, I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino. He's one of my favorite directors, but you probably knew that if you saw my videos. Oh, just a... Perhaps I'll just put this in here and find another DVD. I got plenty of options. Okay. This is what they call ASMR. Okay. Good. So many options to choose from. Oh, that's right. I'll probably worry about this later. Actually, this is a single disc. I'll put this in here. The Wolfman from 2010, starring Benicio del Toro and Sir Anthony Hopkins. Good morning, Ritu Goyal 1449. Good morning. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. But yeah, this DVD is the unrated cut, which has a few scenes, including a scene featuring the late Max von Sydow. Yeah, that's random. All right, that's good. Oh shoot, I forgot to. That's not a big deal. What else? Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino's second movie, the most quotable and the first time Quentin Tarantino ever won an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. This is a good film. Totally recommend you watch it, unironically. Oh, it's a 2-disc. Almost forgot. Yeah, with bonus material. Maybe I'll put that in this later. Oh, yeah. Freaky, starring Catherine Newton and Vince Vaughn. Fun fact, when the pandemic hit, Freaky was the last original movie I got to watch in a movie theater when the movie theater in Hermiston, Oregon was still open. It was I was going stark raving mad, and I was glad to at least watch something in a movie theater. It was one of the few times I got to watch something other than a theatrical throwback. You know what I mean? Okay. This is officially full. Now I can show off my Warner Media, and I must admit I put a few non-Warner Brothers movies in this collection. You'll see very soon. I think I'll start with the Terminator films. Yes, because I'm aware that only so far there have been 2 Terminator sequels that were produced that were basically distributed by Warner Brothers. Those being Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines and Terminator Salvation. Of course, nowadays Warner Brothers has started distributing any movies that were made by MGM. Kind of a full circle moment. But anyway, The Terminator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, the first film. Fun fact: I became familiar with Terminator when I was 10 years old. When I saw kind of the second act of Terminator 2: Judgment Day, and I became a fan. So I kind of watched the films out of order, but I ended up. I really became enamored with the first Terminator film. It's pretty good for a low budget film. And, well, I liked it so much that I ended up buying the first Terminator film, that disc I just showed you, at Walmart. And crazy story. I bought it with a Walmart gift card, and the employees at Walmart had a problem with me, an 11-year-old, buying an R-rated movie. So my father had to be there to supervise me while I bought the DVD. It was that's Walmart for you. And speaking of, oh, yep. Come on. All right. And of course, here's Terminator 2: Judgment Day, but not just any version of Terminator 2: Judgment Day. This is a director's cut with additional scenes that weren't featured in the theatrical cut. including a scene in which Kyle Reese, played by Michael Biehn in the first film, reprises his role in a dream sequence. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. And of course, everyone knows that Michael Biehn was a frequent collaborator of James Cameron, the Terminator's director. Here's the second disc of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It's a bonus disc with all sorts of special features. Also, I totally recommend you watch the director's cut to Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It's pretty good. And here's Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, the first Terminator film to be distributed by Warner Bros. Whoop. Oh no! Got trapped in there. Oh no, you don't. Come on. Ah. And this is the second disc to Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, with a lot of bonus features, documentaries, bloopers, a deleted scene. That kind of justifies why every single T-800 looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger and even sounds like him with that Austrian accent. Yeah. And this is my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Yeah. La 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 la. Well, now it's time for me to stop sounding like Arnold and start sounding like Sylvester Stallone. It's because now I'm doing Rocky. Yeah, the first Rocky DVD. Yep, first movie of Rocky. Yeah, because now I'm going to be organized, because when I was a kid, I remember my parents got a collection of the first 5 Rocky films. You have to remember, this was back when there were only 5 films, before the 6th film from 2006, and before Ryan Coogler did the Creed spin-offs with Michael B. Jordan. I mean, so far, Coogler only directed the first Creed film, because after that he was busy with Black Panther. But yeah, here's the disc to Rocky 2, pretty much the one where he actually beats Apollo Creed. But yeah, the Rocky films were how I became very familiar with the late Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. You were awesome. Yep, and here's the disc to Rocky 3. I know it doesn't look like it, but trust me, this is the Rocky 3. It's one of those 2-sided discs where you can watch it through either a full screen or a widescreen perspective, depending on what you prefer. Come on, get off. All right. And this is the disc to Rocky 4, pardon the reflection. And this is the disc to Rocky 5. Whoa! I'm okay. Well, I'm sure you probably knew that. Rocky 5 is actually a pretty decent follow-up. What the heck? Seems to be a smidge or something. Something caught on there. Oh, okay. Got it off. Yeah. Come on, get off. All right, get in there. Okay. Got a blank spot. What to put? Oh, I know. Django Unchained, starring Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Christoph Waltz. You know, I really wanted to watch this in theaters. I was so disgruntled when I was unable to watch it. Even it's like, come on, so what if it's R-rated? I mean, you could watch it with me, as you're legally required to. There we go. All right, now it's coming together. And now I got Robin Williams, one of his first stand-up acts. You see, I got this 5-disc collection of Robin Williams stand-up specials, the 5 stand-up specials that he did for HBO, all the way up until 2011. This was Robin Williams Off the Wall, his first stand-up special. Then there was An Evening with Robin Williams. I think that's the one where he sang Bruce Springsteen's Fire while doing an Elmer Fudd impression. That was pretty funny. All right, come on. Get off. And this was An Evening at the Met. I don't know what year that was, but I know it was his third stand-up special for HBO. I really need to watch that one. And this is Live on Broadway. I think this was in the 2000s. I think I might have watched that one when I was a teenager. And I think he did a joke about 71 Virginians in that special. And finally, Weapons of Self-Destruction. That's pretty funny. There we go. Okay. I guess I'll put Pulp Fiction in here. Yeah. Come on, get in there. All right. Stuff like this is pretty satisfying. Perfect. Oh, wait a minute. I have another DVD that I forgot to bring down. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Yes. John Wick, chapters 1 through 3. This is kind of a DVD and Blu-ray collection, supposedly. I actually can't tell which one's DVD and which one's Blu-ray. Come on. It's kind of confusing and inconsistent, but I'll just oh, yeah, it's 2 John Wick DVDs. Oh well, it's not a big deal. But I'm gonna do my usual organizing since it's chronological. Oh yeah, it is a Blu-ray. Silly me. It's funny, I can actually tell the texture difference between a regular DVD and a Blu-ray DVD. And I'm sure you probably can too. There's a major difference in texture. Because I'm observing, like, come on, get off. I swear, some of these Blu-ray things are such inconsistent pains in the ass when it comes to trying to get it off. Come on, get off. Ugh. Dagnabbit. Sure, this is one of the downsides of owning DVDs sometimes. When you got that thing that just won't come off when you want it to. And so you're playing tug of war. Finally, got it off. Huh. See what I mean? It's ridiculous trying to get some DVD discs off of the DVD. You would think it would be a piece of cake, but then whoever's making these wants to make it not a piece of cake. They want to make it difficult, lemon difficult. But yeah, I've been meaning to watch the John Wick films. Figure I was able to get it off Facebook Marketplace for a good deal, alongside Office Space. And finally, John Wick 3, Chapter 3 specifically. Alright, come on. That's my hand. Alright, perfect. All inside. Okay, now where's that Zombieland DVD? You heard me correctly. Ah, there it is. Zombieland. Everyone loves Zombieland. It pretty much put Red Reese and Paul Wernick on the map and pretty much contributed to them being in Deadpool. It was my first introduction to actors like Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, and Emma Stone. Good film. A very funny film. Definitely one of the best. I see it as an essential zombie film. And of course, I got Zombieland Double Tap, aka Zombieland 2. Come on. And this features both DVD and Blu-ray. I'm sure, I swear, one of these days they're just going to stop doing the featuring DVD companions with a Blu-ray. Because Blu-ray will overpower modern DVDs. There we go. Oh, look, another Arnold Schwarzenegger DVD, Total Recall from 1990, which was directed by RoboCop director Paul Verhoeven. I think it was his second collaboration with makeup artist Rob Bottin, but I know this film won an Oscar for Best Makeup. Definitely a great film. Totally recommend it. Just don't watch that remake starring Colin Farrell. That remake is so gratuitous. And why neuter it down to a PG-13 rating? I mean, what the fuck, man? What else? Yes. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the first official animated movie. In America, at least. And Disney's first animated movie. This is a 2-disc special edition with bonus features celebrating the legacy of Snow White and the legacy of the Walt Disney Company. I think it's a good DVD. Has such life to it. Come on, get off. And fun fact, when I was doing my Commentary Companions episode for Snow White, I used the DVD when recording my commentary episode for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And of course, The Incredibles from 2004. I love The Incredibles. That movie is awesome. It's a 2-disc special edition. Oh, forgot to... Yeah, you gotta open it like this. Alright. Getting out disc 1. Oh, what's in the bonus material for disc 1? Audio commentaries. And yes, I will do a commentary companions episode for The Incredibles soon, when I have time. Alright. Perfectly organized for the most part. I love to organize. It's practically an ASMR. And of course, Incredibles 2. Bought this at Redbox. Yeah, I don't miss Redbox. I barely tolerated it. Come on, get off. Got it. Yes. The Pink Panther from 2006, starring Steve Martin. I know it's not exactly one of the best movies, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. Yeah, look at that DVD. Isn't that nice? Okay. Why is this page turning automatically? I swear, some things. And also got a DVD of Forrest Gump starring Tom Hanks. That one's a great film. Yep. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And this is a 2-discer. Right. Perfect. And this is a collection of King Kong movies from Universal. King Kong, directed by Peter Jackson, King Kong vs. Godzilla, and King Kong Escapes, another one of the few King Kong movies that were done by Toho, the main distributors of Godzilla. This was something my parents got at Walmart, but they hadn't opened it up. Didn't even watch them. We had a horrible habit of sometimes buying movies from Walmart and never opening them up. Never watching them. I know, pretty wasteful. But yeah, I remember watching the Peter Jackson King Kong movie. Bored me to death, but I think perhaps I wasn't invested enough. But I'm willing to give it a second watch, especially since it's considered some of Peter Jackson's best. This is a 2-disc that has both King Kong vs. Godzilla and King Kong Escapes. Interesting. Very interesting. That has special features. And I got Jeff Dunham, Spark of Insanity, the first official of Jeff Dunham's specials to introduce the character Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. I know he's kind of a racist caricature, but I think he's kind of funny. Typical of me. Oh, caught it. And there's his 2011 special, Jeff Dunham Controlled Chaos, another decent special. Pretty good. Introduces Ahmed's son, Ahmed Jr. Come on, get in there. Yes, gotcha. And I got Turner and Hooch, which stars Tom Hanks and Dog de Bordeaux, Hooch, otherwise known as a French Mastiff. Pretty funny movie. It's a good buddy cop movie. I think it might have been his first. I think Turner and Hooch was Tom Hanks' first collaboration with Disney. I could double check. I got another comedy. It's 3 Arnold Schwarzenegger comedies for Universal, specifically Twins, Kindergarten Cop, and Junior. And all 3 times, Schwarzenegger collaborated with Ghostbusters director Ivan Reitman. But yeah, this is the clear disc. Hold on, come on, get off. It has one side has Twins, and the other side has Kindergarten Cop, naturally. And this side has Junior, which Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a guy that gets pregnant. Yeah, I'm willing to admit Junior is not a good film. I think that Universal only featured that DVD because they were obligated to. Because it, yeah. And I got the 2005 disc to Fantastic Four. Of course, I loved this film when I was a kid. Typical of me. One thing's for certain, this film is a masterpiece compared to that 2015 Fantastic Four movie. Yuck. Right. Nicely organized. Oh, I'm probably not going to put this in the collection, but hey, it's a collection of Christmas songs from Peanuts, specifically Charlie Brown Christmas. Good grief. Yep, and I got a DVD collection of the first X-Men movie. I used this DVD when doing my Commentary Companions episode for X-Men. It's got 2 discs. Isn't that awesome? Oh, wow. I did not expect that kind of chain reaction. The disc just flew off. Better get that. But first... Alright. Gonna throw that away soon. Alright. Disc 1. Thankfully it's not damaged badly. In you go. Gosh, why'd you have to be such a troublemaker? Sheesh. And disc 2, which has a lot of bonus features. Come on, cooperate. Thank you. Perfect. And X2, X-Men United. I used this DD when doing my Commentary Companions episode for, well, X2. And this is also a 2-disc movie. But yeah, I agree. X-Men 2 is definitely the best of the sequels. I'd rank it high up there with X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, and Deadpool 2 and Logan. Yeah, those are the good ones. Oh, and also the Wolverine. The Wolverine's also great. Obviously. There we go. Gosh, I am feeling satisfied. And for the last disc so far, we got Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Coat, starring Donny Osmond. It's an Andrew Lloyd Webber DVD musical. I used to love this musical. It was one of my favorites, and it was my first introduction to the biblical story of Joseph in Genesis. Looks to be in good condition. All right. Well, only took me around 32 minutes, but I finally organized everything into this thing. More to come, of course. Who knows? But I also want to show off something really cool. This collection of 35 Clint Eastwood movies. These were all the movies that Clint Eastwood had done for Warner Brothers, from Dirty Harry to Unforgiven, all of the Gran Torino. I guess I could see what's inside. This was something my maternal grandfather gave to us before he and Grandma moved to Texarkana. But yeah, it's got this the first 4 Dirty Harry movies. Dirty Harry, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that awesome? And also, is the Gauntlet a Dirty Harry movie or no? No, I don't think so. Because there were around... Yeah, there were 5 movies, 5 Dirty Harry movies, I remember. Yeah, including the Deadpool. See here. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure you might recognize some of these other Clint Eastwood movies. Like I said, he did a lot of... he did so many... a lot of these were also from MGM that Warner Brothers managed to buy thanks to Turner. Some over including Space Cowboys. Yep, and Every Which Way But Loose, which features him with the orangutan. Yep, pretty awesome. The Bridges of Madison County. This is nice to look at. And of course, we got some westerns. Outlaw, including Josie Wales. I think Unforgiven was Clint Eastwood's first Oscar for Best Director, and the first time he directed a movie that got Best Picture, naturally. Yep. So many discs. This is insane. I'm wondering how much this would be worth on eBay. And yeah, this also features $1 Million Baby and Gran Torino, two of Clint Eastwood's modern magnum opuses in the 2000s. Especially $1 Million Baby. The Eastwood factor. But yeah. What a collection. What a legacy. That is just awesome. And yeah, I want to preserve this. But I definitely want to watch Every Which Way But Loose and the Dirty Harry films, as well as John Wick. I'll eventually get to it when I'm not procrastinating. But yeah. Actually, I think there's one more disc I can put, a few more discs I can put in here. Just a moment. You were just anxious to be thrown away. I tell you, that boy, I'm right. Oh, yeah. Got a few. Small Soldiers, which is technically a knockoff of Toy Story. Got a DVD of that. This is the Signature Collection. The craziest part is, if you look here, you'll find it's distributed by Warner Brothers. That is just weird. But into it goes. There, now I have more room. And the 8-film collection of the Marvel animated features from Lionsgate. This has Ultimate Avengers 2, The Invincible Iron Man, The Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow, Doctor Strange, Hulk vs. Thor and Hulk vs. Wolverine, Planet Hulk, and Thor, Tales of Asgard. My favorites are definitely Planet Hulk and the Hulk vs. Collection. Yeah, very nice. Disc 1 has the first 2 Ultimate Avengers movies, my introduction to the Avengers in general. Alright. Come on, get in there. What the heck? Disc 2 has, this disc has The Next Avengers and The Invincible Iron Man. Come on, get in. Thank you. And this disc has, oh. Come on, get off. And this has Doctor Strange. Here's Hulk vs. Thor and Hulk vs. Wolverine. And this final disc has Planet Hulk and Thor: Tales of Asgard. Pardon the reflection. But yeah, that's basically. I also have DVDs of the Avatar films, but they've got such nice cases that I don't have the heart to get rid of them. Same with this one DVD of Batman. But yeah, that's my collection. Quite a diverse collection of DVDs. This was fun to do. I had a lot of fun. I had lots of fun collecting everything and organizing. Felt nice to do that. But anyway, that's my live stream for today. And like I said, I'm kind of going on a bit of a personal sabbatical due to personal reasons. But I'll also be working on a DVD. Well, not a DVD. I'll be working on a video talking about my abandoned version of Space Jam 2. I'm still recording it. I'll get to edit soon. But yeah, thanks for watching. To the limited viewers that did come, be sure to like and subscribe. Don't have a good day. Have a great day.